I have taken notes. No, starting of the class only, I have seen that. I will leave a page soon after completing um, the notes to next. It will be blank both sides. But Aspen overlapped. Actually, I overlapped into the elm, and it is stretched. If there is an aspen tendency, it will be stretched. I prefer people who can access the aspen remedies. You take a dose of it, or otherwise you just repeat aspen for about 2 to 3 times. And we are into Populus tremula, green gray aspen tree, 22nd tree. You see the number also, it is mystical, mysterious. Double two is almost a kind of magical, psychic also, deeper. But Dr. Batch has been a psychic in the sense that who can uh, go deeper into the frequencies of other levels, who can sense the other world, who can sense that which is inexplainable, inexplicable. Aspen is the psychic flower, they call. So much of metaphysical activity is happening there. Above mind, a dark imagination, a nightmare, dark premonitions to conscious sensitivity. Very beautiful explanation. Dark premonitions, where you find that nightmare is there, suffering is there, so much of issues pertaining to non-physical realm. Average people cannot understand it, and you can find uh, day in day out everything is real for them. You cannot understand these personalities also. These people are very much into the psychic realm. They can pull uh, uh, the cosmic records also. They become consciously sensitive, and they can do they can manifest things whatever they want. They are very good manifestors, and imagine creative imagination is there. A beautiful word, 3 words given to Aspen is trust the good. And another word, beautiful. I admire that meaning of about Aspen. Existential unease. The whole existence. The whole you is unease. Existential unease is the word I have taken from other book, but I have coined another word. I have stated another word. Existential unease to existential bliss is the quality of Aspen tendency. It goes from unease to existential bliss. Vague, unknown, haunting fear, fantasies, fairy tales, premonitions, fear of future, fear of future, and worrying about future. Something is dread going to happen, waiting for something bad to happen. They are more average people. They interpret the surroundings easily. They interpret the frequencies easily. They are very much attached with the non-physical entities, and a kind of sleepwalking security. They are almost off sleeping. It is said that the Christ cross is made up of this tree. In a sudden lightning flash, you are taken to the other world. It is sudden. The sensitivity is very much. He has become a psychic, and he understood the. He has become a conscious psychic, or he has become a a kind of clairvoyant. He can understand all the modalities, fundamentals of the universe, Dr. Batch. And there you find he found that aspen tree. They are unconsciously anxious. The other plane of consciousness is finely tuned. Fairy tales are coming, symbolic ideas, archetypes, superstitions, heaven and hell, everything is there. They are missing the protective skin. There is no skin. Easily fall into the hell. So much of suffering of otherworldly dark side of the dark side of the mind, or frequencies and entities. This phase everyone has to undergo. It is inexplicable terror. Beautiful explanation in one thing. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing can be done. There is nothing, but we have a quality. There is nothing actually. It is very shallow, very illusory. It is hallucinating. Nothing is there, but nothing can be done. You have to suffer. Oversensitivity is there. Parenting, very, 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 very important point. Aspen has been developed by parents. You have to take care of the children. You have to be very close with the children to avoid these tendencies. You have to make sure for them that we are available. There is nothing to worry, there is nothing to be in fear. These things happen soon after harassment or rape or sudden trauma or things like that. They are being very much in a dreadful state to avoid that tendency. And uh, uh, the energy is like the octopus energy. It is spilled. It connects to all the aspect of unwanted things. Attuned to spiritual word, it's a mystery flower they call. Disproportionately developed astral body, very important point again. Disproportionately developed astral body, especially ego, cosmic energy. There is an ego part. When there is an occult study done by a person, if they are doing any kind of mantra or a ritual or superstitious things, when they go deeper, at a point of time, they could not understand and they could not contain that particular frequency. They get into the web of they get into the web of that aspen tendency. They need aspen there, and they are locked or they are stagnated in that energy, and they get a lot of disturbance in the energy. And while doing spiritual practice also, you get held up, or you get attached to a particular thing, and you get a lot of disturbances. Perplexes you. Perplexity is there. Planes we pass through transpersonal experience, higher selves. If there is a higher self, if you are understanding about the higher self, it is making you calm. Goosebumps, hair raising fears, I am afraid, body trembling, powerlessness to do anything. Role of imagination is there, trembling fear, aspen leaves, unconscious radar of psychic current of others. Other important point is that these aspen, the person who needs aspen, unconsciously they are open to the energies of other, and because of that they attach closely with the other people's energy. They will be talking and cheerfully. The personality will be talking cheerfully to others. Suddenly they will cut with you. Suddenly while talking itself, they will stop talking and they will go alone. That is the tendency of aspen. Going to the plant, the flower is almost a kind of red and white, red inside and white. It resembles like cat tail. Aspis is the meaning of that plant. Aspen is aspis. Its meaning is aspis meaning is round shield. Actually, you have a kind of round shield around you to protect yourself from darkness or from any other evil things, anything metaphysical, ironical. So it is. It has a pale green leaves, superficial roots. There is no root. Likewise, there is no root for your dread and the thing. Silvery gray and smooth trunk, green sheen, dark gray catkins. From catkins only they get the flower. Sandy, even in poor soil, it is grown. When there is a lot of aspen tree, you can sense that there is a kind of haunted area. It is dark green catkins. It likes the sunny day. Leaves well with gold and lightning. The leaves are very yellow and golden color. It is providing nourishment and very glittering golden color leaves. There are large trees, male and female separate trees. Male and female flowers are in separate trees. Male is gray color, female red, yellow, yellow pollens. Male is gray color flowers, female is red color. Yellow pollens are there. Seeds drift in air. Likewise, the thinking, the thoughts are drifting in air, and it uncontrollable. There is no attachment to the. Actually, Clear cut distinction is that there is no thought attached to the mind. Disconnected thought patterns and floating thoughts which can go anywhere and pull that energy and pull that frequency. And in a positive note, if aspen is given, it gives a kind of creative thing. It understands the fundamentals of the cosmic records. It connects you to the cosmos. There is a silver cord connection, and you can access anything in the world and anything in the universe that is there. Fine tooth leaves. Leaves have flattened slacks. This flattened slacks induces tremors. When you go near the tree, you can see the trembling of the tree, and the slight air will make the whole tree tremble. In summer season, you can identify it. In summer season, you cannot find much leaves because of that. The bark will create a lot of chlorophyll. Photosynthesis happening in the bark, that is in the trunk, inner bark. Magnesium is more in that bark. Photosynthesis happening in the bark, and no leaves are there while it is happening, and a kind of white powder is coming out of that bark, which is used in northern India, North Americans as a sunscreen. It wants to grow in isolated area. It is all alone. So these people also all alone, they cannot explain the dread. They are always suffered by the thought patterns, and they cannot explain it. They don't want to explain it also. And it is also called women's tongue. Women's tongue in the sense that is gossiping. Leaves of aspen are used for eloquence. Good, good, good talking, or talking in an eloquent way, nice way. Uh, these trees get you information from afar, from long distance, from all the distant area. After this stars also you get the information. Trembling, it likes damp condition. um, it is almost living about 60 years, very short lived, slightly slender. no clear shape, structure, delicate, open form it is. It is open form. The vibration and the energy of the person who needs Aspen is open. Because of that, the entries is made easy for the thought patterns, unwanted thought patterns. Aspen much more adventurous. These people are very adventurous. Appear in the ground soon after the forest fire. It is if there is a forest fire, soon after that, if 1 or 2 months, only the aspen tree comes. Soon after that forest fire, you just sense the setting or scenery of that forest, which is fully burnt, and now suddenly aspen tree is growing. You can sense the haunted area, haunted site also, a kind of haunted scenery, mind going uh, actually to pinpoint the scenery, the Halloween function we have in West. We have derogatory sceneries and fearful behaviors, and the attires and the trees, and also the people who are wearing lot of uh, kind of having so much of blood over the body or things like that, and thinking about darker side nightmare or thing. It is Halloween festival. Halloween festival is a kind of sublimation process of your subconscious mind, where dread has been sublimated into a the inner sublimation, inner dread is seen outward, and it is sublimed, and you have a balance. So struggle to maintain its place. It is always struggling to maintain its place, Aspen, and it has been disturbed a lot. Um, it grows at the edge of the tree community. The roots are horizontal and shallow. Suckers, and it has got suckers hidden. It has hidden forces also. It has a plum color, strong smell, aromatic, which is the color of that essence is plum color. Strong smell it is, very sweet, aromatic also, good smell. Uh, the tendency is that restlessness, inconsistency, fear, or the characters who needs there is these three characteristics. Aspen can be given. Quavering tension, it is always trembling and trembling. That's right, it is tremula. It is given. Tremula is that word from French language. It is trembling. Etheric sensitivity is there. It is hidden mysteries. Flowers come outward, and it is hanging like a cat tail. Seeds carried away. Seed germinates within a day. Very important is seed germinates very soon. Likewise, thought pattern. When the pattern thought is coming, and we are in a dread state, again another thought will come, another thought will come, another thought. It is going spreading and spreading and spreading. At a point of time, you could not understand, you cannot understand where you are, and suddenly you are in the midst of a different world. That is the thing. We have occult penetration also. Occult penetration in the sense that the tendency of occult is there. Coming again to that person, uh, lightning flash, incomprehensible feeling of dread. You cannot explain the dread. How much fear to the greater extent. Everything is great. Ability to subtle things. Ability to do subtle things is the quality. Everything is great. Too much openness in technique, closure, horror trip. The nightmare is trip it is. Trust. Trust is not there. You can have a clear distinction between levels of consciousness. When the person is alone, it strikes everyone. This tendency, when you are alone, it suddenly comes in. They seldom speak to others. Ungrounded, they are ungrounded. The roots are disturbed, that is kidney, blood and feet are disturbed. Blood is anchor of all the thought patterns, so it cleanses the blood. They are living the reality, the two realities, but the experience of real and the psychic, they don't differentiate it. It seems more or less same. It is very real to them. The horror trip or paranormal activity, the psychic ability, everything is real to them. Manifest the matter, actually, very important point it is. It manifests matter and illusion to real. It manifests the matter. And it is traveling from illusion to real. Reversion is the easily. Actually, the thought pattern is there, and the thought pattern is being manifested. These people are very artistic. They are world of service. They give lot of service. They are great counselors. Um, Aspen has got tendency to change the emotion, situation, and places. They are also so much of future focused. They think what will happen if it is going to be what, definitely something is bad is going to happen, something, things like that. These people think that they are separate from the whole. When we take Aspen, we feel that you are one. Intuition and imagination cannot come out when Aspen tendency is there. When the fullest tendency is that intuition and imagination combine together and it manifests into reality. And children who are very much thinking about that unknown fear, it is vague unknown fear where there is no reason, there is no logic, there is no pattern, there is no illogical fear or unknown fear or incomprehensible fear. There is no reason, vague fear, blank fear. It is there. If there is a blank fear or vague fear, children possess some articles like small tools of a crystal or a picture of a god or a cross or something like that, and they get attached and get courage out of it. These persons are inside in the thought pattern. They are prisoners of their own imagination. They are very gifted with imagination also. It takes long time to heal. Again, another thing is it takes long time to heal. They are explorers of, they explore physically, mentally, spiritually. They are natural counselors also. About the holistic aspect or what should be happening, occult penetration is there. As pen is as hyphen pen. You are writing and writing and writing, thinking and thinking. Thought, you don't control thought, thought controls you. And that is the thing. Flower of fearlessness and belief of goodness. Great stillness you get, a kind of great stillness. She walks in darkness, very 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 important point. She walks in darkness and bring light. And part of her own. Actually, very important point about Aspen is I have not talked it before. This process of psychological or psychic ability or psychic problems or abnormal psychology or parapsychology or para metaphysical aspect is very normal. It is a part of nature. It is part of cosmos and part of me. You have to accept these things are periphery, shallow. It is part of nature. It is part of me. There is nothing to worry about it. It is part of our own nature. No conflict. Everything is fine. We have everything is fine, including Aspen needed quality. The nightmare, horror trip. Everything is okay. Accept it. Like the peace of mind, the horror is also right. Don't avoid it. Don't make it to go out. Just observe it. Part of the whole. It is a part of the whole, part of herself moving forward. So a sublimation, a total holistic view that these psychic abilities of a darkness, and you are in dark. I travel, actually, I travel in the darkness with light of my own, is Aspen tendency. I don't dread dark. I don't dread the dark side of my mind. I just accept the darkness of mind's symptoms while I'm traveling in spiritual aspect. Another important point, when I am doing good, I travel in the darkness of something abnormal. When I'm trying to do good to others, I have a tendency. I have accumulated the tendency of having Aspen remedy, only because only I am advancing. When I am advancing in the spiritual orientation, I get this quality, and it is dreadful. It is a part of that process. It is a spiritual process. You become a psychic. You see the archetypal images. You see mm, unwanted energies. You see uh, levels of consciousness, levels of frequencies. It is accepted. It is a process. It's the remedy's message, Aspen's message. And another important point is the joy of death. We just enjoy death also. And inviting adventure, joy of death. You see that it is a process. You see the death, you see a death, and it is a process of living away the body and going to another realm. Fear knocked the door. Faith opened it. There was no one there. As we have mentioned that nothing there, nothing can be done. Fear no knocks the door. There is a knock in the door. You are not afraid of it. You don't have any dread. You just go and open the door. What is there? And nothing is there. Is pure aspect. So trust and confidence to meet unknown. Very important. You have trust and confidence. I'm the most loved child of the cosmos. I have my father with me. I have my whole cosmos with me. I can see the dread, fear, without any restlessness. So calm, openness, trust, ability to share and give, giving and giving, nourishment and sustenance growing out of the tree speaks of its healing quality. It heals. Actually, so much of bombardment has been made by the society, fairy tales, spiritual orientation, our own ideas about something, and our own techniques following something which has been held a path following, and because of that, the distorted mind, disintegrated mind, and because of that, from there emits different kind of vibration and levels of consciousness, and it is being healed by aspect, the great healer. And we are the child of unshakable faith and optimism, and existential uneasiness to existential bliss. It is called a networking of energy, protecting from supernatural. So if at all possible, you take aspen remedy again, so that the healing happens. During the night, you can spill or spray aspen and elm in your bedroom or in area. You can get healed during the night hours. So there is nothing to dread, because we are the embodiment of cosmos. We are the messages of cosmos. We have within ourselves the darkness and the light. In darkness we see light. In light we see darkness. It is aspen. Okay.